In the 1800s, slavery had ended, but that didn't mean black people were free. They had to fight long and hard for things as simple as voting or basic human rights. Even something as simple as riding a bus or walking down the street could be a dispute. However, all of that changed in 1954 when the Civil Rights Movement began. The battle was a long one, ending in 1968 when victory was achieved. Although there are countless documents of this movement, many events are skimmed over or went by unheard. Here are 5 things you probably didn't know about the Civil Rights Movement. Number 5. The violence and harassment. When the Civil Rights Movement began, some black people would try to enter white-only areas, such as restaurants, restrooms, and so on. This enraged the white citizens of America, and they didn't take it lightly. Instead, they would pour condiments on them, like sugar, ketchup, and mustard. But it didn't stop there. They would also bomb and burn houses in black communities, riot, vandalize small businesses and clubs, along with lynching black people. Number 4. The many deaths that went unaccounted for. During the Civil Rights Movement, many people of all ages were killed simply out of acts of aggression. People, regardless of race, age, or gender, were killed for joining the movement. Names like Lamar Smith, Emmett Till, Virgil Ware, and many others were killed over prejudice and anger, with their deaths going unjustified. Number 3. Eugene Bull Connor. So basically, everyone knows about the dogs and fire hose attacks in Birmingham, Alabama. But many don't know who orchestrated it. That man was Eugene Bull Connor. He was a racist man who wanted to keep the city safe for whites. He did that by ordering the authorities to enforce violence upon black people using fire hose, attack dogs, and even tanks. Bull Connor would even cover up the act of the KKK bus bombing, claiming the authorities were out with their mothers that day. It was thanks to people like him, many crimes within the movement went by unpunished. Number 2. The Black Panther Party. Founded by Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seals. The Black Panther Party set out to protect black communities from officers who would bring malice within the community, using force such as firearms, which was what they were mainly known for. However, some things often go unheard of how much they contributed to the Civil Rights Movement and equality as a whole. Aiding the community with free healthcare, education, and food programs. Acts like these are the ones that started programs like WIC and government assistance. Programs that don't sound like much on the surface, but help out tremendously. Number 1. 1963. May 2nd, 1963 was a huge turning point for blacks in civil rights. It was the day that showed, regardless of oppression, people will fight for the rights to be equal. What happened on that day was an event that shook the world at the time. Thousands of black children from all over set out for a peaceful march with Martin Luther King, storming the streets in an act of justice. Even though many children were arrested that day, put in jail for taking a stand, that march went on for several days, and by the end of it, more than 2,000 people were arrested for participating in the act of the march. A march that shook America and set it on the path we're on today. History has been making changes for the better, and through these lessons in history, we can use them to build a better future and uncover mysteries that we thought were long forgotten. Thank you for listening.